Good evening, I'm Rick Van Hoos.
I'm Vicki Dorsch. Big plans for Metro government are centering around one vacant downtown building.
The city is making moves to purchase the old AT&T building on West Chestnut Street.
WLKY's Gladys Batista explains why city officials and local businesses hope it can be a new beginning.
We're taking a building that has been vacant for many years and we'll be bringing it back to life and bringing employees to this particular area of downtown.
City officials have been eyeing the former AT&T building at 6th and West Chestnut Street for years to be the Metro's primary municipal space.
Government operations between Metro Hall, City Hall, the courthouses. This facility is in close proximity to all those locations.
Facilities Director Mark Zoller was a part of the decision to enter a purchasing agreement to buy the building for $6.8 million. Though Zoller says it is too early to say which departments or agencies will be housed there, one in particular will be.
LMPD will obviously have some presence in the building.
While department officials tell me no specifics have been ironed out yet, what is for certain is that the agency is among several that are in buildings that are either leased or, in this case, falling apart. We showed you some of the conditions at LMPD headquarters back in 2018 when inmates were able to flood the police chief's office with raw sewage. That's just one instance that highlighted the aging of the decades-old building.
It does have a backlog of deferred maintenance needs, and so we believe the AT&T building is an excellent solution to some of those needs.
And some of the needs of downtown businesses like Manhattan Grill will also be met. In the last year and a half, owner Mitch Lowry has made changes to what they offer to get by without the usual foot traffic due to the pandemic. But he is hopeful brighter days are ahead.
I'm banking on the Kentucky Tower Apartments and this building, but now it's great news that that city is going to buy the 2 blocks down.
As the city now moves to inspect the property, Zoller says their focus is on Louisvillians throughout this process.
The way we can welcome citizens into this building and make their access to government services easier.
Reporting in downtown Louisville, Gladys Bautista, WLKY News.
And Zoller says he expects the purchasing deal to be closed by the end of January.
A Kentucky State Police expert testified today that the man accused of killing an LMPD officer in 2018 had pornography playing on his phone at the time of the fatal crash. That testimony just finished in the murder trial of Roger Burdett, an MSD tanker truck driver who drove the truck that slammed into the LMPD cruiser while it was parked on Interstate 64 for a traffic stop. It was Christmas Eve of 2018. Prosecutors say Burdett was watching pornography on his phone and high on narcotics while driving. An investigator testified the forensic examination of Burdett's phone showed pornography was playing for 9 minutes, including the time of the crash.
For the application usage of Safari from 211 to 220, the installed app, the Safari app, we get the information that it was in the foreground.
And what does that mean?
It means it was on the screen.
Defense attorneys question whether forensic examinations can truly reveal whether someone was actively watching something on a phone.
A deadly shooting in the Portland neighborhood has led to a man's arrest. Jeffrey Akers is charged with murder after police say he shot Damone Cook Jr. and a woman near Portland Elementary yesterday evening. Cook died at the scene, and the woman was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Police say Akers admitted he was there to sell drugs to the victims. Still no arrests in a separate double shooting a few hours later, this one in the Russell neighborhood. Police say shots were fired around 9:30 last night at Chopsticks House on West Broadway. The 2 victims left the scene. Mitchell Cochran was found at South 22nd Street in Magazine. He died from his injuries. Another victim was found about a block away, critically wounded.
The pandemic postponed many programs designed to help curb the violence. Now there's a renewed effort to get them back up and running. One partnership between a West Louisville pastor and LMPD major has returned. It's working to break down barriers that often stop communications between the community and law enforcement.
We are getting crime tips that are coming in, and the community they are fed up with all this violence that's going on right now.
The majority of these 167 murders are us killing us. It's something that we're going to have to get to the grassroots of our morality, and we're going to have to set up some codes that we're going to have to hold each other accountable.
Police in District 2 and community leaders met once a week with neighbors hoping to build relationships.
Security was heightened at a JCPS high school today due to an online threat. LMPD, along with JCPS security, are investigating after the threat was shared widely on social media. School officials sent a message to parents assuring them students were safe. No one was hurt or arrested. New at 6, the LMPD officer shot during the raid where Breonna Taylor was killed is now suing Taylor's boyfriend's attorney. Former LMPD Sergeant John Mattingly's defamation lawsuit claims Kenneth Walker's attorney, Steve Romines, issued a statement to media accusing Mattingly of executing Taylor. That Romines claimed Mattingly broke into the apartment and framed Walker for a crime to cover up her murder. The lawsuit says it's a false narrative that has caused Mattingly emotional distress.